recommendation video. Alright, y'all, short little book recommendation video on the go. I don't know why. I really think I do my best videos driving. Probably the ADHD part of my brain likes to multitask, or the multitasker part of my brain, whatever part of the brain, I don't know, don't care. Anyway, moving on. So, book recommendation is definitely 4 by Veronica Roth, the story of Trish's boyfriend from the Divergent series. And here's the deal. Her writing is a masterpiece of knowing how to cut, knowing how to, and by cut, I mean cut additional wording that is unnecessary, how to get to the point, how to take someone smoothly through the action, deeply get into a character's head, have these epic one-liners that create a philosophical outlook on the world, or just really help you connect to the character. And yet, it's not wordy. There's not an unnecessary word in her writing. It is so to the point and so action-based and flows so smoothly. And yet, you don't come out of it confused or, well, I don't feel like I know this person, or what just happened. You come out of it like, wow, I know this person, like I just met them, and I relate to them, and this is really, really cool. And for me particularly, this book struck my heart because Divergent is a movie I watched when I was younger, and I was probably 15, 14, and I came out of that theater on the biggest high, adrenaline rush high, determined to find adventure in life. And 4 is a book that now, reading it as an adult and having been through more seasons of life where, you know, you lose things. You lose and you gain. That's the cycle of life. Up the mountain, down in the valley, etc., etc. And getting to see someone who's lost at the level that 4 had, and yet was so determined to be his own man, to make a stake in the ground and say, no, this is who I am, and I'm going to be courageous, and I'm going to be a rebel with a cause, and not give in to what other people say. I feel like Divergent and the danger and the thrill and all that is so beautiful, but this book truly captures what it means to be a courageous and brave person, and why you seek adrenaline, and why you seek thrill, and why bravery matters. And because of that, it's one of my favorite books. So I'll end this with a few quotes from the story, because it had some really, really great, just basic but things I will always remember. Which one was, he's talking about Dauntless, and he says, maybe the Dauntless, he says, I'm not sure that bravery is something you get as you get older, like wisdom, but maybe for the Dauntless, bravery is the highest form of wisdom, understanding that life can be and should be lived without fear. And that definitely struck me. And then another one was, my mother wants me to believe that I can only live factionless or stuffed into this box, stuffed into the categories of what the people in the society are trying to categorize each one. Dauntless, Amity, etc., etc. If you don't know the plot, it's going to be a little confusing, but point is, yeah. So, essentially homeless or in a category. A complete rebel, out of the system and everything else, or just totally dominated by the system. And he says, but there's a third option, and essentially that's to be himself and to own who he is and to stand up for who he is in the middle of all this. Anyway, this book just floored me, and I love it so much. I read it in 2 days, which I have not done with a book, and I don't know how long. It's pretty short, like I said, easy writing as well, but still, it was amazing. Yeah. Hope you all enjoy.